Hi, the problem number 4. Two identical rollers, each weighing 400 Newton, are replaced in a trench as shown in the figure. Assuming that all the contact surfaces are smooth, determine the reaction at contact points A, B, C and D. These two balls are identical. Identical in the means they are same in all the properties. It may be the weight or it may be the radius or anything. The weight and radius are the same. So, we are going to write, since we have two balls, we are going to write two pre-body diagrams. So, for the first ball, first write the point, then write the connected line. It is the center, this is the contact point. So first of all, write the weight line. The weight always acts vertically. Then to the D point, draw one line, that will be the reaction line. Then from the center to the C point, draw one line. Then this ball and this ball is contacted at the B point. So join center of this ball to the center of this ball. You will get the reaction in this direction. So draw one reaction. So point is over, line is over. Next one is the direction. The weight acts vertically downwards. So downwards. Then all the three are compression reactions. So inward arrow. Then magnitude, the weight of the ball is given by 400 Newton. Then this is reaction at D, reaction at C, reaction at B point. Lastly, we need angles. For that, draw a plus mark at the point. Then this line, this inclined line making 30 with respect to horizontal. Then perpendicular reaction line at C will make same 30 degree, but with respect to vertical. Vertical it is 30, therefore with respect to horizontal it will become 60. Then what about this line RB? RB is the reaction line, that is the line joining the center to center of these two lines, these 2 points of the circle. Now, if we write a line here, that line will become the RB line. This line is parallel to this inclined line. This line is parallel to this inclined line. These two are parallel lines then. Then parallel lines will make the same angle with respect to same reference. So, parallel line will make the same 30 degree with respect to horizontal. So, the remaining one is 60. It is 90, it is also 90. So, we can write this is the pre-body diagram at 1. Then like that we will write the pre-body diagram for the second ball. Just write the point, then write the connected lines. First of all, the weight always acts vertically. Then the reaction lines. This ball and this ball is having the contact point here, so join it. Then with respect to A point, contact point. Then direction, weight acting vertically downward. Then these two are the compression reactions. This will act towards the point. Then we need magnitude. The weight of the second ball is also 400 Newton. This one is the reaction at B point and this one is the reaction at A point. Then we need angles. For that, draw a plus mark at the point. Then this inclined line is making 30 with respect to horizontal. Then perpendicular reaction at A point. The perpendicular reaction at A point will make same 30 degree, but with respect to vertical. If it is 30, then the remaining one is 60. Then RB line, as we said earlier, the RB is parallel to the RB is nothing but a line joining the 1 and 2 center point. This line is parallel to this line. So, parallel lines will make the same angle with respect to same reference. So, RB is making 30 with respect to horizontal. Then with respect to vertical it will become 60, this is 90, this is also 90. So, this will be the free body diagram at 2. Now, we have two free body diagrams. Now, we need to choose the free body diagram. For that, count the number of unknowns. Here we have RD, RC, RB, 3 unknowns. Here we have RB, RA, 2 unknowns. So, select the free body diagram which has less number of unknowns. Now, choose the method. For that, count the number of forces 1, 2, 3. Then count the number of unknowns 1, 2. If there are 3 forces and 2 unknowns, we can solve this problem by using Lami's theorem. So, by Lami's theorem, write the Lami's equation. First write the unknowns. RB divided by sine of angle between other two forces 90 plus 60, that is 150, that is equal to RA divided by sine of angle between other two forces are 90 plus 30, 120, that is equal to the next force 400 divided by sine of angle between other two forces are 60 plus 30, 90. We have 3 parts. Select 2 parts such that there should be only one unknown. Select the first part and the last part and cross multiply. You will get RB is equal to 400 divided by sine of 90 multiplied by sine of 150. So, you will get RB as 200 Newton. Then select the second part and the last part, cross multiply. RA you are going to get it as 400 divided by sine 90 multiplied by sine of 120. You are going to get that one as 346.410 newtons. Okay. Once we are done with this one, let us go back to the next free body diagram. Okay. Here we have 3 unknowns RD, RC and RB, but RB we have calculated from this free body diagram. We got that one as 200. So, write it here, RB is equal to 200. Now, choose the method. For that, count the number of forces 1, 2, 3, 4. Since we have 4 forces, we will solve this problem by using equilibrium conditions. So, by using equilibrium conditions or equations, we have 2 conditions here, that is sigma fx is equal to 0 and sigma fy is equal to 0. Before applying the conditions, let us calculate theta and splitting up the inclined forces. For these 2 forces, horizontal angle theta is already given. Then splitting, behind the arrowhead draw nearby horizontal line, nearby vertical line, nearby horizontal and nearby vertical line. Then apply the condition, that is sigma fx is equal to 0, only horizontal force and horizontal component. I will start from this force. This is plus RD, then horizontal component leftward minus component is f cos theta, that is RC into horizontal cos of horizontal angle 60 degree, then vertical component leave it, then horizontal component moving leftward minus, then 200 into cos of horizontal angle 30, vertical component leave it, vertical force leave it, that should be equal to 0. So, here in this equation we have 2 unknowns, they are RC and RD. So, let us keep that as it is, equation 1. Then let us apply sigma Fy is equal to 0. If we apply sigma Fy is equal to 0, only the vertical force and vertical component. I will start from this one. This is horizontal, leave it. Horizontal component, leave it. Vertical component going upward. So, plus component is f sin theta, that is RC into sine of horizontal angle 60. Then here horizontal component, leave it. Vertical component moving downward, minus f sin theta, that is 200 into sine of horizontal angle 30. Then vertical force, that is minus 400, that should be equal to 0. In this equation the unknown is RC. So, upon calculation you will get RC as 577.850 newtons. Once you get RC, substitute this RC value in equation 1. So, you are going to get RD as 461.880 newtons. Okay, that is all for this problem. Here what you can do means, initially you count the unknowns in the horizontal direction and in the vertical direction. In the horizontal direction we have RD, then horizontal component of RC, two unknowns. In the vertical direction we have only the vertical component of RC. So, if we count the number of unknowns in the horizontal as well as vertical direction, you will come to know which condition you can take it first. Since we have only one unknown in the vertical direction, you can take sigma Fy is equal to 0, you will get RC, then you can calculate sigma Fx is equal to 0, so that RC will be known, you can directly substitute. This step will not be needed then. Okay, that is all for this problem. Thank you.